So this morning, I'd like to talk about the New Year upcoming, which is in a few days. And we need to be ready. So usually, at the end of the year, we prepare our mind to enter the new year with a strong resolve. New Year resolves. Because the way how it works is you need to think two things: the power of thought, the power of intention, and the idea is when you do New Year resolve, you'll be breaking them. You make New Year resolve, but you'll be breaking them. What's the reason? Because you make New Year resolve on something that is difficult for you. You don't make New Year resolve on something easy for you. Let's say, I'm going to make New Year resolve 2024, Swami Sita is not going to smoke. It will be 100% success. I never smoked in my life. So you don't make this kind of New Year resolve. Yeah? But if you're going to make the New Year resolve, Swami Sita 2024 is not going to eat anything fried. That will be difficult. So you cannot make New Year resolve on something too easy or too difficult. So you have to make New Year resolve on something that is important for you, but not too difficult, neither too easy. Okay, and you have to make a few. Not just a one. The idea is you need to have what you want for your year. A year is a very long time. 365 days. 4 seasons. 12 months. 30 days. 24 hours per day. It's a lot of thoughts that can happen during the year. And one thought is important because it has a lot of power to transform or to destroy. So New Year resolve is nothing but yielding the power of thought and chant your life to go in a certain direction. So you need to have an idea what you want your year look like. Spiritually, I'm speaking about. At the end of the year, many companies, they also make a New Year resolve. They make a meeting and they would make their determination about income, about strategy for next year. So you do also strategy, but spiritual strategy. Because our goal is not becoming rich, becoming famous, becoming recognized. Our goal is to progress in our spiritual development, in our yoga progress. So 1 year, 365 days, we make a progress. Going forward, not going backward or being stagnant. Forward toward what? So you can say, in summary, many of you are TTC, you need to go forward towards sattva. Sattva means purity. Because if you become sattvic from the state of tamas and rajas, tamas is laziness, indolence, denial, stagnation, ignorance. You move, and rajas is about ambition, egoism, action, selfishness, restlessness, all kinds of projections that are not based on truth. So you need to move toward we call balance, purity, knowledge, wisdom, peace, tranquility, pure love, open heart, forgiveness, meditation. So sattva is also health, physical, mental, and spiritual health. So this is the resolve. We want next year, everyone move one step forward toward physical, mental, spiritual health and toward peace of mind. So for me, it's very important that everyone move toward mental health. 1 year of mental health. So we will be organizing symposium on mental health, because they say that the next year, not next year, but now, is not so much a COVID pandemic, but is the new mental health pandemic. That means across the whole world, more and more people suffer from mental health. And your yoga has the solution for mental health, but we have to work very hard for our own mental health and help other people. So what is mental health? You say in yoga the 5 points is the topic of positive thinking and meditation. It's completely tightly linked to the physical health, which is achieved through asanas, pranayama, exercise, proper diet. But mental health linked to that is when you are positive, you are not anxious, you are not depressed, and your mind is not up and down. When your mind is up and down, you are not mentally healthy, even though you think that it is normal. Yeah? You have to, yoga techniques help you to keep your mind even keel, equanimous, calm, positive, quiet. We call sattvic state of mind. So you need to have a clear picture of what you want your mind to be. And you need to navigate and you need to train your mind. So the way how you train is you need to move from subconscious to conscious. So it is said the journey is subconscious to conscious to superconscious. But let's not talk about superconscious. This is very advanced level. But talk about the conscious level of the mind. So what we want is next year, we become conscious being for 1 year, and you see the difference. It's hard work, but it's feasible. It's much better to be conscious with some slip, because if you make a a decision and then you will slip. That means that you would make a decision, I'm not going to be angry. And then you'll be angry, let's say twice in the year. Well, it's not that bad. You count twice. Before you were angry every day, 365 times. Yeah, or twice a day. Some people are angry all the time. Yeah, but now if you reduce it to become angry, let's say, once a month, 12 times. It's a big achievement. Okay? So you need to, the way how you do resolution is like that. Resolve is like that. You make a reasonable goal, and then you know that you will break it. Let's say you say like this, once a month, I'm going to be angry. It's kind of high for the majority of people. So let's say once a month is 12 times, so now you're going to say 24 times, or 30 times, let's say like this, per year. Or you're going to reduce it to, you allow yourself to be angry every 3 days, or something. Yeah? And then you count how many, and you see that you will break. Because it's difficult, now you will break it. But then you count, breaking 1 time, breaking 2 times, breaking 3 times, breaking 4 times. And then after this month, I break 4 times. And then next month, I break 3 times. Next month, I break 2 times. Like this. So, and eventually, because you keep an eye on it, because when you break, you remember, you notice. And you keep an eye on it, then you'll be marveled to know that you reduce. That's 100% sure. If you put your conscious mind on any topic, I talk about anger, but it can be anything. Eating sweet, eating fried, or eating too much, or sleeping too much, or complaining too much. You can just decide anything. You have to do some introspection. And then you put to yourself a goal. And you see that you will break. But then you follow your progress, and you see you break less. You break less, you break less, and then you turn around, there's no time you are angry anymore. Or there is no time you are indulging in sweet anymore. Then you know that you progress. That's the way how it works. There is no other way. Because progress has to go slow. Progress doesn't come with imagination, vague imagination, and a vague resolve. If you have vague resolve, nothing will happen. It's just a wishful thinking. That means you wish that you would become a peaceful person. You wish you become a patient person. But nothing will happen if you just wish, because it's not strong enough. You didn't apply the power of attention, the power of conscious intention, and strong resolve. Okay? So number 1, make the inventory of what you want. Regarding mental health, let's say the theme is mental health. So make a list of the qualities that you want to develop. I'm going to do it right now for you. I'm going to give you the list or virtues that you want to develop. And if you hear something that you like, you write it down. Okay? Because there are hundreds. There's a book from Swami Sitaramananda, How to Cultivate Virtues and Eradicate Vices. Okay, đều. And there's another book. It's called Sure Ways for Success in Life and God Realization. So there's a lot of information. And I myself have my own list. Positive thinking list. Okay? So I'm going to, first step is we're going to determine what virtue and what vice. What virtue we want to cultivate and what vice we want to eradicate, or at least we want to check. We want to make a New Year resolve about. Okay? So number one, we list them out, what we want and what we don't want. And then number two, we want to decide how much that we can indulge. And then we would take a few and we would think about what to do to become strong. Okay? So now, the virtues. Okay. Adaptability. Compassion. Be compassionate. Courage. Have more discrimination. Discrimination is have the faculty to know what is lasting and what is just imagination. Yeah. What is real, what is not real, what is true, and what is not true. Dispassion. Dispassion means detachment. That means you experience it, but you don't put importance on it. You let it go. The capacity to let go. And to be observing, to be a witness. Being dutiful. I mean, whatever duty that you have, you apply yourself to do it instead of worrying about things. Capacity of endurance. Capacity of being balanced. Be equanimous. Equanimous means not extreme. Increasing your faith. Increasing your self-care. Increasing your self-love. Increasing your resilience. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back. When you have difficulty or when you are stressed, you bounce back. You become strong. So you can say fortitude and forbearance, forgiveness, capacity to forgive, increasing gratitude, means being grateful. You can say the quality is moderation. Patience and perseverance. Patience is a very good quality. Peace. How to nurture peace. Purity. Renunciation. Having less. Self-control. Self-confidence. Self-discipline. Self-reliance. Self-reliance means the capacity to function on your own. Not needing. Selflessness. Non-violence. Austerity. Calm. Connected. Concentration. Creative. Empathy. Truthful. Wise. Okay, so that's enough. There's a lot of words, but that's enough. So now we make the list of the vices. Angry. Anxiety. Attached. Depressed. Doubtful. Envious. You don't have to write them down all, but you need to choose the one that you feel strong about. Imbalance. Indulgent. Irritable. Judgmental. Lazy. Proud. Self-doubt. Self-hatred. Selfishness. Unhealthy. Weak. Worried. Dreaming. Exhausted. Tired. Procrastination. Sensual. Stuck. Addictive. Desirous. Fault finding. Feeling lack. Feeling limited. Indecisiveness. Being indulgent. Unhappy. Okay, that's enough. No, that's my list. I take from Swami Sivananda list. The vices he has: egoism, fanaticism, sense of inferiority or superiority, obstinacy, lack of flexibility, passion, self-justification, shyness, vanity, depression, fear, worry, indecision, we already said. Cowardice. Cowardice means lack of courage. So that's enough. Okay? So now, what you do is you need to choose, maybe out of this, you need to choose at least 5, at least 5 is not enough. Maybe 12. 12 for every month. Every month you choose one quality. One quality and one vice. And you work on it for the month. Okay? So January is forbearance. February is patience. March is moderation. April is calmness. May is courage. June is purity. Like this. Okay? So for every month you choose one virtue and one vice. And you work on it for the month. If you want to go more in detail, that's up to you. You can do it, per week. $12 multiplied by 4 is how much? 48. Yeah. So it's a lot. So I would say, and then I think months it's okay. And then per month you can go in detail. But now you just do broad idea of what you want your year to become. It's like you paint the painting, you make a broad idea. So let's say now our painting is called mental health. Yeah? And now broad idea. For mental health we need this. We need to remove this out of our mind. Remove self-doubt. Remove anger. Like this. And then we need to install patience, courage, forgiveness. Like this. So you need to have a broad idea. And then you need to you need to choose your positive thinking technique. So I give you a list of positive thinking techniques that you can do. Replace with the opposite. So to work on it, to work on our virtue and vice, we use some of those techniques. Replace with the opposite. Let's say you have the vice, the doubt. Then you need to replace the opposite is faith. Then you put the word faith. Say anger, angry, the opposite will be anger come from. So you have to understand the meaning of the words, because if you don't understand, you cannot do the opposite. Okay? So you have to inquire. You can write down. Let's say when you write the list of vices, you write these 12 words, and you try to define the 12 words, see if you understand in your mind. And you can give some example in your life. Last year, 12 times you were angry. What's about? What's about? What's about? You give some example. Okay, so you understand really. And now you could try to do the opposite. Anger comes from desire unfulfilled. You want something, you expect something, it did not happen, you get angry. You have expectation toward yourself, you get angry toward yourself. You have expectation toward other people, you get angry toward other people. You have the expectation about what would happen without addressing anybody, but you want this to happen, it did not happen, so you get angry. So the best way how to deal with anger is to let go of the desire, let go of the expectation. Then you see that you have so much expectation about everything. But things, life do not happen the way how you want. Life happens its own course. So therefore, you need to learn to let go. You need to learn to change your expectation, to be adaptable, to be flexible, and to accept things that are difficult for you to accept, but you need to accept. Okay, so replace with opposite. So now, if you don't know, you can type in the chat. Why we share screen? And anyway, in the chat, where's the chat? Chat disappear. Where say share screen? Chat disappear.
They change a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Or you can unmute, but I like 12 words, for example, of weakness, of vices. So then I can explain to you, and then you know what is the opposite. Gắn kết, attachment. It's easy. Detachment is the opposite. Go slow. Attachment means it's not pure love. So in order to have pure love, you need to be detached. Then it's possible for you to have pure love. But if you are attached, you are in the grip of the desire and the fear and the habit. So you need to be detached. Desire, contentment, opposite. Worry, faith, opposite. Depression, depression is has many reasons why you're depressed. So you need to keep your mind very focused. So when your mind is focused on anything, any hobby or any work, any study, when your mind is focused, then the mind becomes stronger, like a muscle. If you don't use the muscle, then the muscle becomes weak. So if your mind is not used, is not focused, then your mind is weak. So from weakness, so it cannot deal with things, it cannot understand things, it cannot have a large vision about things, it cannot have strength. So then you drop down and you become depressed. So you need to focus your mind, depression, and you need to activate. See, depression is a tamasic kind of thing. So you need to activate. So if you are depressed, you have to do more activity, and you have to do more exercise, physical exercise, breathing exercise, moving. Yeah. So you plan your life so you can move a little bit more. So then it moves the energy, and then you can get out of depression, and you have to become content and not putting your goal too big, and then you cannot achieve, you become depressed, or you get stuck in some kind of sadness or grief, or something happened, you lose something, and you become depressed. So you have to build up the capacity of resilience, so you can fall back and then come forward, fall back and continue, fall down and stand up. And know, you can replace with optimism, and know that God loves you, and know that everything will happen for the best if you can slowly heal and then become stronger. Because if you lose something, then something else will come. So don't cry forever about something else that you lose, or somebody that you lose. Yeah, you can grieve a little bit, but then you need to overcome. So then you don't become depressed forever. If you are stuck, it's the same thing. If you are feeling yourself stuck, then you need to keep your mind active, okay, positive. If you feel stuck in some negative thinking, then you need to have satsanga is the best. So you can come to the ashram and you have, few days, 1 week, and then you pick it up. You change company, you change your environment, you are in a positive environment, and then you get yourself out of that habit. Yeah, being stuck is like the mind gets stuck in a habit. It's like a groove. Yeah, so you need to move that groove. You need to unstuck yourself by changing, okay, and by moving. So then you need to put it on something positive. So mind is like a music record. It has all kinds of habits. So you need to change habit. Okay? So worry, anxiety come from thinking of the future. Yeah? So it's not good to think of the future. So try to think of the present. So that's why when your mind is focused, okay, then when your mind is focused, it's stronger. It can be in the present. When your mind is conscious, it can be in the present. When it think about the future, it starts to have worry. Yeah. When you think of the past, it has regrets. Yeah, and it becomes stuck. So you need to think of the present, and the way how you think of the present is to make your mind strong and focus. So use mantra, japa yoga is the most important practice. You need to decide in your New Year resolve that you repeat your mantra daily. Yeah, at least 3 rounds of mala. So to keep nurturing the mind to be strong and focused. Okay? And judgmental come from ego. Yeah, so you think you know better, you think you are better than other people, you judge other people, you see the negative quality of people. But if you be compassionate and forgiving, and you know that you are not perfect, yeah, and other people are not perfect, you cannot see your own weakness. You see only other people's weakness because you cannot see your own weakness. So you need to turn inward, try to see your own weakness so you can improve from your weakness, and let people do whatever they can in order for them to improve themselves. If you can help them, fine, but don't judge them because you send more negative thoughts to them. So patience, forgiveness is a good quality. And be introverted is a good quality for to deal with judgment. Well, somebody asked if somebody who is depressed or alcoholic and is in denial makes me angry. Well, because your expectation. That's why you are angry. Yeah, your attachment, your expectation. So it doesn't help if you're angry. Yeah, so you need to try to find solution and try to talk to a person, walk the person, move the person. You know the principle to get out of depression is have to move, and then you have to know, you have to listen. Very important to listen to the person so they talk. Because when they're depressed, they're in that certain mood, they don't want even to talk. So you have to be patient, listen to them, and slowly, maybe very long time, many. Don't just think that things are instant, People don't depress instantly. They're depressed because of long-term thinking, a negative thing, and then they become depressed. So be patient, listen, and maybe some light will come, and then encourage them, and so on, They are denial because they don't know better. Sometimes they're depressed, they're denial because they don't know better. So you have to, I would say, be patient, and again forgive, and again listen. Very important to listen. And then make them do yoga. Okay, bring them to yoga class if you cannot teach them. Bring them to gentle yoga, relaxation, and to some kind of activity, gentle activity, and talk to them about positive thinking. So they need to have in darkness. People need to have some light. Okay, I see some people that wanted to suicide. There's a real story. There's a bridge in the city that people go there to suicide all the time. So one young girl, she's in school, so she feel for these people, and she wrote about a bunch of notes, maybe 15, 20 notes like this, and she's on her handwriting, and she stuck all over the bridge. She go and she glue these notes on all over the bridge. Yes, and these notes from the young girl is very simple. It come from her heart. Just say, you are worth it. Your life is worth it. A lot of people love you. So don't do this. Or enjoy nature. You will you look at tree. The tree lives long, and then the tree enjoy themselves. So please enjoy yourself. Or whatever. She said these positive words, and she saved 6 people that about to jump the bridge, and they don't jump. So then the police, give her a medal. Police thank her, bring her to the police station, give her a medal, because she saved 6 people from suicide. So don't think that your word don't count. Yeah. You think, you want to save the person from depression and alcoholism right away, and then you don't have the patience. No. You have to say from your heart. It's very important you give the prana and you give your love, and then you have to be patient. Because if you want something and you don't get it, it's just some egoism is there, and you get angry. You have to put yourself in the place of the other person. Yeah, it's a long-term story. It's not a short-term story. So you yourself also, have been depressed. So you have to be patient and loving and forgiving, and then let it be. Yeah, do the best you can and let it be. Yeah, don't expect results and then you get angry. Okay. So next is indecision, trì hoãn means procrastination. Yeah, so Swami Sivananda has one word, do it now. So that's my motto. That's why people think that I'm moving fast. No, because my motto is do it now. Whatever I have to do, I do it now. Because tomorrow, another day, 10,000 come tomorrow, you don't know. So just do it now and then let go. You do it now, do the right thing. You don't do the stupid thing now. The stupid thing, you have to wait. But the good thing, you just do it now, and then you let go. You don't expect anything. Okay? Procrastination. Do the good thing now. Okay. What else? That's it? Xấu hổ là gì? Shame. Shame? Shame. Shame means it comes from you have done something, then you feel bad about it, and you keep thinking about it, and then you don't forgive yourself. So know that you make mistake, okay? Accept your mistake, don't do it again. Yeah, if you make any mistake, accept your mistake, don't do it again. Yeah, the main thing is don't do it again. Okay? And then move forward. It's not like you deny, you have to accept and then you move forward. Okay? Otherwise the negativity gets stuck to you. And then you don't have the inner strength, and you feel shame toward other people, so you don't feel yourself anymore, and you become in hiding, and you cannot overcome. Okay? Forgiveness, self-forgiveness. Eating sweet. Any kind of addiction, it is said that you have to stop. The first step is stop. They didn't say eat less. I study addiction for a long time. I don't know if an addiction or not addiction. You say eating sweet. It's a weakness. Okay, fine. You have certain preference, you have certain weakness, so you can put to yourself like this. Okay, I can eat sweet once a week, every 3 days I can eat a sweet. And you see if you break it. Like this. You can do that. But if it's an addiction, then it's a different story. Addiction, that means you completely you cannot stop at all, and it's destructive. Then at that time you need to stop. You cannot indulge in even one time. If any self-destructive addiction, then you have to stop completely. And then you work out the reason why. Okay, there's a yoga of recovery. There's a science of recovering from addiction. But basically, sweetness is it's a very basic taste. That comes from the wanting love. So you want to make your life more comfortable, you want love, so you need to love yourself. Self-love, self-soothing, to find the thing that is sweet that you do in life, and not necessarily eating sweet. But you can look at roses and look at flowers. You can make to yourself a nice bath. You can do all those nice things for yourself. That will help you to alleviate the desire to take the sweet outside in, that will create your health disease. So make your life sweet, and love other people, say sweet words to other people. That also is helpful to bring sweetness to your life. Fear comes from attachment. So if you have a strong attachment to something, you'll be fearful to lose it. Okay? So have less attachment, then you have less fear. Okay? So that means what? Detachment more. Okay? Work on your detachment more. Know that everything is perfect in this world. Know that you are Satchidananda Atman. You are the immortal self. Yeah, nothing can touch you, nothing can hurt you in reality. But everything is, not expecting. Everything is not the way how you wanted. So you become fearful, and sometimes fear is 95% imagination. So be very clear about it. Use your logic, yeah. So then you can, you can beat the imagination, and live in the solid present, and develop more faith. Okay, faith is radically will remove you from worry and fear. Okay, so you need to have faith, and if you don't have faith, then because you are afraid of faith. Faith will eradicate fear, but you're afraid of faith. So that's a problem. So you need to have you need to build up your faith slowly. If you don't have faith toward yourself, faith toward the goodness of the universe, faith toward Mother Nature, and faith is scientific. It's not a blind faith. Yeah, so one step at a time, and you know that life will support you. Okay, your blood will be flowing, your heart is beating, nature, the sunrise. You have to look at nature more. Worry is the same. Worry is a worry of the future. So live in the solid present. Build the mind very strong, so it doesn't go to doubt and worry. If it is, try to relax. Yeah. Your mind, try to work more on relaxation, so it doesn't, because your mind thinks too much, so it starts to worry. So try to choose the thought that you think about. I mean, you focus on something positive, yeah, then your mind doesn't have chance to think about negative things. Keep your mind constantly focused on something positive, then it cannot worry. Cứng đầu means to be obstinate. Yeah. So then you need to work on flexibility, adaptability. Yeah. Obstination is not good. Obstination comes from the ego that hold on to its own idea and think that it's more safe like that, but it's not. So it's better that you open up. So you need to open and have trust and faith, so you open up. So then you can be flexible. Otherwise, it's the ego that is governing you when you are obstinate. So think of the quality of flexibility, adaptability. So if you are envious, then you need to accept your karma better. Okay? Because you envy other people, because you don't accept yourself. So look within, accept yourself, and then try to improve your life. Don't compare with other people. Are belief, philosophy, truth, such as the true self? Yes, it's a scripture. You can go to scripture and study, if you can, or find teacher that teach you philosophical truth. About the true self. Yes. So you have doubt, and you have to find teacher. Đam mê giác quan means passionate about the senses. Yeah. So that's the nature of the mind. When the mind is looking outward, it's always passionate about senses because it wants to find happiness in the world of the senses. So you have to use philosophy, so you understand that the happiness there is very temporary. It cannot last long. So then you want something more lasting, less expenditure of prana and conservation of prana, so that you can elevate yourself. Yeah, the goal is you need to elevate yourself. But if you keep losing all the prana outward and not elevating yourself, then it's a waste. So you need to control your mind and try to turn your mind inward. So the best thing is do yoga, do asanas every day. So then, hour and a half, 2 hours, you are turning inward. Do japa yoga, repetition of mantra, do meditation, and as much as possible, this kind of activity that make your mind go inward instead of going outward in the senses. Then the illusion will happen, and then you run after the senses. Fear of the unknown people. So you have to think that God is in the person, yeah, because you don't understand other people, so you think the other people is like a mystery, so you become shy, you turn inward. So you have to develop the idea that other people is your own self. So the way how you develop that is you have to look within yourself first, to find yourself first, to be strong, and then you would when you are strong yourself, then you are not afraid of other people. Okay, so other people is your own atman. So you need to do self-affirmation. Okay, that I'm strong, I'm love, I have connection with other people. But so if you don't have connection, deep connection with other people, maybe you can have some connection like just friendship. Yeah, you're just friendly. Yeah, you're friendly with people. Yeah, but at the same time you're strong in yourself. You're strong in yourself. You're friendly with other people. Yeah, that you don't know. Okay, and that's okay. You just say, "Hi, how are you? Today is a good day." Yeah, you just say like that. So it's friendly with other people. So you break through this fear of hiding within, but you need to feel strong inside. Yeah, so you don't just give. So you are afraid of the people because you give yourself to other people too easily. So then you pull back. You see, so try to not to do that. Try to keep yourself all the time with yourself. You don't give yourself free to anybody. Yeah, you are with yourself, you love yourself, you are with yourself, you are yourself. That needs to be very strong. And then when you meet with people, you have to know who they are. Yeah, you're friendly with everybody. You are a little bit distant with people that you don't know, like in the street. You don't just go and become friendly with anybody in the sense that you don't open up completely. Yeah. So you have to learn this methods of dealing with different people. And the way how you become strong is you have to practice. Yeah, practice makes you strong. Okay? So practice to talk to people and understand how you feel when you talk to people. So it's a whole art of a relationship. Okay, so we finish now the time. How to overcome indecisiveness? I said? Indecisiveness come from fear. Yeah? Indecisiveness comes from fear of making mistake. But you need to remove that fear because you cannot be perfect. In this life, you cannot be perfect. Mistake is normal. Yeah, so you have to make one step at a time, and if you cannot take big decision, take small decision, but take decision, do it now. Take decision, do it now. Otherwise, it become a tendency of your mind to all the time be indecisive, and then you live with that indecisiveness, and then you cannot progress in life. Yeah, so you can take the time if you like, but you cannot just be indecisive. You have to make small step and take a decision, and then next step take a decision, next step take a decision. Okay? Hare Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much. So you can see there's a lot to think about. Okay? For the new year, so Swami Sivananda gave you a few things, decision, New Year resolution. Those who want to have a copy, you can. You can send the link. So she will send the link here. So Sivananda gave you the resolve to get up early. Okay? Sleep only sufficient amount. Don't sleep too much. He gave you the resolve to meditate and concentrate daily, 15 to 20 minutes, to practice introspection and repetition of mantra. And then do asana pranayama, relaxation. Now he doesn't give you a chance. You have to do it every day. Eat and drink wholesome, non-harmful food. Make a decision. It's no option. You have to do that. Speak the truth. Yeah, no option. You have to do that. Do charity. Give away. Give donation. End of the year, it's very good to give donation. You can give donation to the ashram. We are looking to have donation to buy a new Om car to transport guests in the ashram. Perform selfless service. You need to do every day. Do some selfless service. That is no option. Spend time in satsanga, like what you do now, company, and study scripture daily to uplift the mind. You need to do that. Cultivate virtue and eradicate vice. We already talked already. Avoid all this kind of gambling, smoking, too much mindless movie, stimulation, drugs, stimulation, alcohol, all this. They're completely abstention. There is no option. Be aware of your weakness and become stronger this year. Okay, we already did the exercise. Do not say angry, harsh, and vulgar words toward anyone. That's no option. Do not entertain hatred or evil thoughts toward anyone. Forgive them. No option. And then eradicate the tendencies of the mind. He only gave you 3. I gave you a lot, but he gave on you 3. If you can eradicate 3 things of your mind in the year, that's a good thing. Okay? Thank you very much. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugamdim pustimananam urvao kamiva bandanan mechua mukshyamamritan. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugamdim pustimananam urvao kamiva bandanan mechua mukshyamamritan. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugamdim pustimananam urvao kamiva bandanan mechua mukshyamamritan. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.